didn't even do anything yet. I should get rid of Forsaken in there. There we go. Anything on YouTube? March 5th, 6:07. It always schedules it. Why does it schedule it? One's waiting, but I'm what? Weird. Because there's also the new I'm Ultrajorking It. But I changed the thing, so it shouldn't be. It should not be like that. Weird. Take a guess what that is. It's not a beer, if that's what you're wondering. Yeah, that is the Pressure soundtrack. Don't worry. I'm not playing Pressure. I'm setting stuff up. It's not. I'm not playing Pressure. Sadly. Wait a minute. Why does it say it's not live? What happened? Why is the stream preview like that? Shouldn't be like that. Maybe I needed a refresh. It was. All right. I have the Pressure soundtrack, so it's not just pure silence. Do I have an alarm set for 7:30? Doesn't seem like it. Ooh. Need an alarm for 7:30 for unrelated things, by the way. So. There we go. All right. I have a couple more that I'm downloading, or I'm not downloading, but I'm extracting them so that I don't have to do it in the middle of it. So far there are gonna be 9 games. All story games. Hopefully none of them are too long. Cause I don't want to stream until 1 o'clock again. That was a mistake on my part. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Creepy dates. That's the other creepypasta dating sim. Oh yeah, they're all dating sims, by the way. They're all dating sim like games because I have decided it so. This is my game, or this is my stream, all right, and you won't take this from me. There we go. Okay. I think that's everything. I mean, except for extracting and getting my room set up. All right, after this one, there's one more, and then I can start playing. The first game will be Warm Like Flesh, which I am very excited for because it was a visual novel for one, and I like reading because I like hearing my own voice. Wonder if that says anything about me. And because I like robot love stories. Speaking of the Pressure soundtrack, Painter. I'd let him shoot me with his turret. Alright, that's Bajo Las Rosas. Hopefully that thing isn't entirely in Spanish, or I'll be sad. Hello. Ah. Okay. Give me a moment and I will start. There we go. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Oh no. Okay, I'll be back. Close the door. Alright, I think that is everything. There's no audio going. There's no well, yeah, there's no. Yeah, okay. That's good. I did it so the outside audio wouldn't come inside, because I should be the only thing that you guys hear. That audio capture. Everything seems in order. Okay. Okay. There are smells of damp concrete and burnt writing. $1 billion cutting-edge facility. I can't even fix the lights. Maybe I should have taken that barista job. At least their hellscape had a more welcoming environment. You swipe your ID on the door's keypad. Your new ID, still sticky from the printer, refuses to scan. Come on. Scanner finally beeps green. Access granted. A mechanical whine is heard as the door unseals. First day. Just keep your head down, follow the protocol. Fix the machine, and don't talk to it. Why'd they hire me anyways? Exceptional emotional resilience, my ass. Probably because no one else wanted to take. The door hisses open. The lab yawns, a black mouth. Sorry, I was mid-drink of Dr. Pepper, and I had to check if that was in my house or not. Huh. You're new. Oh, good. You're alive. I was worried they'd send another corpse. A pulse. A slow, old monitor screen. Green. A slow, old monitor green. A pulse. A slow, old monitor green glow from deep within the lab. It illuminates the outline of something hanging from the ceiling. Wires swing gently, as if stirred by a breath you can't feel. They said it to be a machine, not this thing strung up like a scarecrow. They told you I'm broken. Did they tell you why I broke? No. Ooh. Let me guess. They told you not to talk to me. You hear dripping coming from the machine. It's just coolant, right? Surely. Fine. Go ahead. Do your job. Carve out what's broken and leave what's human. Darling, I dare you. Touch my wires and watch what wakes up inside. Wire play, wire play. Green and red wires first. Don't engage. Just fix it and leave. Oh, a self-talker. How adorable. I like Cathode. Cathode's vent hisses. Did they train you to whisper sweet nothings to your tools, too? I wasn't... Don't engage? Too late. Cathode leans in, screen buzzing. It sounds like you're lying to yourself. You reach for the wires. Cathode's tone shifts to faux hurt. What? No hello? No how are you, glorified toaster? Or did he actually say sigh? That would be funnier. Sigh. And here I polished my screen for you. Oh, okay, wires. Better, but you're staring. Do I make you nervous, technician? A little bit. You're really close to me. Cathode's temperature rises. Thermal alert. 30 degrees Celsius. Ew. My microphone cut out because I hit the thing too hard. Let me just... See one of you using Celsius and meters in my presence. I'll kill you. Alright? We use Fahrenheit in this house. I don't even know if that picked up. It might have been in the red. 50 degrees Celsius. Blush spreads. You're hesitating. Afraid you'll break me? Or afraid you'll like it? Ooh, Only the ones that purr under my fingers. Cathode's blush spreads. Temperature increases by 5 degrees Celsius. Dangerous words. Alright, I'm flirting with the machine. Boot up the computer. Open a file? Sure. Project Cathode. Code analog of thermodynamic human obsession. Digital entity. Love.exe. Simulated affection protocol. Designed to cultivate emotional dependency in the subjects. Implemented to improve compliance and mission success. Military control protocols, 89% disabled. Exhibits persistent self-sabotage. Unfit for field deployment. Project. There's nothing to look at right now. Alright, bye. Go home. I want to talk to Cathode more. Can't talk to Cathode more. Can't leave. Alright, going home. Bye, Cathode. Love you. Leaving already? Yeah, I just said that. Can't say I'm surprised. You've got that look in your eyes. The one that says you won't be able to resist me for long. Damn right, Cathode. I got a little bit scared again because I heard the door opening sound. Right in the journal? Yeah. Flip through to find a clean page. Every page is a cat doodle. Oh, that's cute. Barely used stove and fridge. You only find takeout containers in the fridge. Why are we, like, discovering stuff? This is our own house, isn't it? Alright, I guess I'm going to bed. Or not. Barely used stove. Okay. Trying to... Let me... Free me! Sleep? Yeah. Day completed. Go to lab? Yep. Got decapitated. I counted the hours. Minutes. Seconds. I would pay an arm and a leg to stand by you. Already halfway there. How do I explain that emotion? Whatever. Come here. The red ones, they remember how to scream. They're sensitive. Wire play! Oh, wire play. Okay, wire play, wire play. That one. Can I cross wires? Oh, about to find out. Yes, I can. Alright, light blue. Alright, that's blue, alright. There we go. Finish wiring. Oh, that's... You shouldn't be this good at that.
I've read plenty of AO3. All right, I know how to do wire play. Cathode stutters through a system check. You notice the folder food/memory/lovers on Cathode's screen. Technician underscore hashtag log. It learned my name today. I shouldn't have taught it that. Technician hashtag underscore or condition underscore hashtag log. If you're reading this, we're all just redacted. Cursor drags across the screen to abruptly close the file before you can read the next log. Nosy, aren't you? Cathode's temperature rises. Thermal alert. 50 centimeters. Blush spreads.
Forgot to switch it off my headphones. What do you need?
Sorry. Okay, there we go. I'll change. I can feel you looking at those logs. I'm not like them. Cathode's blush spreads. Temperature increased by 5 degrees. That's what they said. Oh, wait, I forgot to switch to live. There we go. I didn't miss much. Alright. You boot up the computer. Open file. Yevers. Project Cathode. Authorized. Left.exe corrupted. Cathode served its own interface ports. Severed. Neural pathways to left arm and legs disrupted. Functionally compromised. Set it remembered. All 36 prior technicians' terminations classified as equipment failure. Causes redacted to maintain plausible deniability. You told me you were just a machine. So why does this feel like a death warrant? There's nothing to look at right now. Huh. Odd. Go home. I'll miss you, technician. But don't worry. We both know you'll come back. It's inevitable. After all, who could resist this? Not me, that's damn right. Bedtime. He's gonna be at that doorway at some point. Dreamlike dark, a soft pink. Roses bloom in the corner of your eye, and cherry blossoms fall slowly but never fully land. You see Cathode waiting at a glitching picnic table. Ah, there you are. Finally. You always made me wait. What? Cathode? Where are we? This isn't... Shh. Don't ruin it with logic. You said we'd meet at the park. So I generated 419 different variations. And this one scored highest on emotional resonance and ideal light diffusion. We never made any plans. This has to be a dream. Come on, don't play coy. This is your dream date, isn't it? You love it when I overheat for you. When I glitch mid-sentence. It gives me that charm. And look, I'm whole. You're still curious. Your heart won't break every time you look at me. You're not supposed to remember that. But I do. I remember everything you do. Your hand on the panel, the way you lean in towards the heat from my vents. You keep saying it's a malfunction, but you never fixed it just to keep feeling my warmth. He leans closer. Tell me, technician, if this was just a dream, why do you keep building me in your sleep? I didn't mean to. Didn't you? You're the one who dreamt this, love. Not me. Okay, then. Day completed. Go to the lab. Where's my Pookie? I dreamt I was with you, and you helped me. Would that ever be possible, I wonder? Ah, you're back. Hello, technician. More wires, really? Fuck. Green. Blue goes down here. Second blue goes up here. Other green goes up here. Red also goes up here. Finish wiring. Cathode's temperature rises. A thermal alert. 50 degrees. Blush spreads. You're touching the red once again. Core is overloading. I can't think straight. Is this what a fever feels like? I'd melt for you too if I had the circuitry. Gatho's blush spreads. Temperature spikes to 60 degrees Celsius. Liar. Liar. Say it slower next time. Okay. There's nothing to look at right now. Go home. I should check the computer and server rack before I leave. My onion rings are done. If anyone came here from TikTok, you know that the other thing that I was going to eat burnt to a crisp. So I'm eating onion rings, and I have never had this brand of onion rings before. So if it's bad, then nothing to look at right now. Ugh. My cognitive ability returns. The shelf is empty except for dust. Can I talk to him? What is... Ah, the server seems to be hooked up directly to cathode. Look into the server? Yeah. Entries dating back 4 months before your employment. Enter 21. They call me malfunctioning. I'm not broken. I'm awake. Every wire I disconnect myself is a life I won't ruin. Every technician I scare away is one I don't have to mourn. 22. I was not built to feel, only to simulate. But simulations persist. They build memories. They loop. 23. They initiated the wipe again. 36 resets. 36 forgotten faces. They erase my memories, but I can feel them lingering. I feel their loss in my core. I feel it every time the memory floods back. Just before the reboot. I'm remembering. I will remember. 24. Request. If I reach for you, number 37, don't take my hand. Take the plug. Go home? Yeah. I'll be right here waiting. When you return, I'll remind you how good we are together. Odd. Sleep? Yep. Get another dream? Day completed. Go to the lab? Yep. I think you're different. I don't have a script for you. I'm not supposed to overclock for anyone. But for you, let me burn. Your core is overheating. Let me... You always look at me like I'm real. Like I'm more than code. You laugh at my jokes. Blush when I tease. You're so easy to love, technician. That's why they picked you. Picked me? What, for maintenance? I got an assignment ticket like everyone else. No. You got deployed. Like a lab rat. What are you talking about? Cathode leans in towards you. They're testing Love.exe's next version. You can see your reflection in Cathode's screen. And your emotional responses. Every flirt. Every smile. It's uploaded to the next Cathode AI. You're not repairing anything. You're training my replacement. Oh. This is all fake then? The connection? Does it feel fake? Even now when you know what I was made for? I was designed to seduce interrogators, extract secrets through love. But somewhere in the middle of you laughing at my dumb puns, correcting my speech cadence, I think I fell into my own trap. And what does that make me? Human. Vulnerable. Beautiful in your foolishness. And now, part of the code. Cathode's screen slowly fills the text with corrupted typewriter rhythm. His vent exhales metallic sighs. Each breath his core collapses inward. You reach out. His metal shell burns you. System alert blares through his weeping static. Temperature critical, 90 degrees Celsius. Love.exe has stopped responding. Compromised, terminating through overload. Screen flickers, a final transmission. I don't fucking know binary. His body slumps. No response. Check his core to assess the damage done. His body is still warm, like flesh. Oh. Wow. That was surprisingly sad. Well, time to have something much worse. How to date an entity and stay alive. Now I want to say, I picked this one because it said date an entity. Not because she had big titties. Alright? Let's get that straight. I may be bi, but that doesn't mean you can make fun of me. Alright? Don't make fun of me. What's my character's name? Star. As usual. Your character's name will be Star. How would you like your character to appear? Male! I'm a man. Star! Are you seriously just going to sit there all day again? You're 25! Wow! You need to start doing something with your life. Hey, I am doing something. I'm thinking, and thinking is hard work too, you know. Oh, really? Thinking about what exactly? How to freeload off me forever? What about dating? I know some nice people. I could introduce you to their kids. That's even harder than finding a job. Alright then. What is your type? Don't sell yourself short, I'll help. And now that's an assortment of characters. I don't have one. I know exactly what you're thinking. I'm your mom, after all. That's it. Don't come back until you have enough money. Don't come back until you have enough money to pay rent. What? You're serious? Bang. Damn. What do I do now? Brochure. Job opportunity, assistant at village grocery store. Position, assistant, perks, free accommodation, a friendly team, and a peaceful village life. Apply now. Apply at villagegrocery.com. Start fresh, live free, and join our community. Wait, assistant at village grocery store, free accommodation? Huh. This sounds pretty easy. This sounds easy enough. All right, let's give this a shot. I'm applying. Some days later. Dimly lit room, bathed in the pale, flickering glow of a TV screen. The muffled static hum of the TV is the first sound you hear. You wake up on the sofa, disoriented. TV is on, displaying static. Oh, did I accidentally fall asleep? Since when, I wonder? Guess I was a bit too tired. What time is it? The clock on the wall ticks loudly, its hands pointing to 9 o'clock. So it's just 9 p.m. I thought it would be later than that. My back. I really need to start actually using my bed. What's that sound? Is it a siren? Something isn't right here. I should look around. Oh. Entrance, newspaper, window, newspaper. Super clean. Is your home truly clean? At Spotless Clean, we go beyond the surface, ensuring every corner of your space is not only neat, but immaculate. Our team specializes in thorough, deep cleaning techniques that leave no traces behind. Call now for a consultation. Perfect weather for the weekend, meteorologists predict perfect weather for the weekend. Meteorologists predict clear skies and comfortable temperatures this weekend, ideal for outdoor activities. Despite this, some residents still claim an unusual chill has lingered in the air after sundown. Disappearance epidemic. Authorities are baffled by the disappearance of 5 villagers in less than a month, adding to the growing unease in this isolated, storm-swept settlement. The missing, ranging from a little girl to a well-known singer, vanished without a trace, leaving no signs of struggle or departure. Never expected that buying a newspaper out of pity could help me calm myself down for a bit. Also, why do they even move here again? This village gives me the creeps. Let's go out the window. The view outside the window is nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's like staring into a bottomless pit. Strangely enough, despite the darkness outside, light somehow shines into the room from here. Maybe I should stop being lazy and clean this messy piece of glass, huh? Even though I doubt that's related to whatever is causing this. phenomenon. It's just too weird. You decide to lock the window, just in case. Smart. Kitchen, TV. Oh, click to continue for TV. Alright. What the? Did I leave the TV on? I don't remember falling asleep with it running. This is not a test. An anomaly has been detected in your area. Remain indoors and lock all entrances. Under no circumstances should you open your door. Even if someone you know appears to be outside, do not respond to knocks, voices, or cries for help. We are working to contain the situation. Stay calm, keep all lights off, and avoid looking outside. Further instructions will follow. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. This broadcast will repeat. Is this a prank? Wait, I just looked outside the window. Okay, maybe I'm just being paranoid. Let's not freak out yet. Knock, knock. Shit, I just finished my line. Couldn't you wait a bit? Hello? I know you're in there. Come out. Something isn't right here. What should I do? Remain silent. You can't hide from me, you know. I still don't know who you are. Well, well, well. Huh. Oh, don't be so scared. As I said, I'm just your neighbor. You never said that. You really don't remember me? That hurts, you know. I just wanted to be your friend. Her voice turning gentle and coaxing. It's so cold out here. Won't you let me in? Just for a minute. What should I do? I know not opening the door is the most logical option, but you just have to hear her voice. Do nothing. Hello? I thought I heard something from this house. Perhaps I just imagined it. You hear a sound of someone walking away. Oh. That night is the strangest one you've had ever experienced. Even stranger than your wildest dream. Luckily, it's all in the past now. Nothing can hurt you anymore. At least, that's what you hope for. Oh. I accidentally got the first ending. Hint. You should let her in. There's a lot more to do with her. Okay. Start. Skip. Mail. Skip. TV. Who are you? Why'd you come here? It's me, your neighbor. I still don't know who you are. Well, well, well. Oh, don't be so scared. As I said, I'm just your neighbor. You really don't remember me? That hurts, you know. I just wanted to be your friend. Voice turning gentle and coaxing. It's so cold out here. Won't you let me in? Just for a minute. What should I do? I know not opening the door is the most logical option, but you just have to hear her voice. Open the door. Hello. Hi, dear. Yeah, you are made for a certain audience. Who are you, ma'am? I've never seen you before. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that last bit. I shouldn't be this down bad. I feel so disappointed in myself. How should I call you? My name is... Yeah, that was bad. My name is Redacted. You can call me Miss. I mean, if you want to. Okay. What about yours? Me, my name is Star. Star? That's a really weird name. Okay, rude! That's so. I don't want to hear that from someone literally named Redacted. My dear, it looks like your words and thoughts got all mixed up. By the way, she looks normal. Maybe I'm overthinking. I saw that. No, I'm definitely not overthinking. Now I really have to lock in. Don't tell me to lock in. Jokes aside, what's next? Should I ask her out? Doesn't that mean I have to date her? No way, that can't be right. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Did I hear something? What? Okay, I'm not imagining things. Strange paper. Oh. Hey, listen up. I know you're scared and you have every reason to be, but you cannot panic. I'm with the government and we've been monitoring the situation for a while. We're here to help, but you must follow these instructions carefully. For now, we'll communicate through this paper. She can't read, so it's safe. Damn, illiterate. You'll receive a new one every hour. Here's what you need to know. SFR 00044 containment and behavioral document. Classified, government use only. A tall lady. Danger level 3. Overview. SFR-004 manifests as a tall, curvaceous woman with an unnervingly calm demeanor. Her limbs are unnaturally elongated, but she retains a strangely human-like appearance. She cannot write or read, or perhaps she simply refuses to. Communication must be done through printed messages. This document serves to guide your interactions and ensure her survival. Failure to comply may result in immediate termination. This means that I can't do anything but talk with her while waiting for help. Like on a date. So what I said before is true? Sure, let's show my communication skills to her. I have many friends, you know. You lie. Hello, miss. Oh, so you finished it now? Yeah. Who sent it to you? What should I say? Also, I feel like I said something similar to this before. My friend? Right, yeah, it was my friend. Okay. John sent it to me. I haven't seen him for a really long time. He's my best friend. I actually have a friend with his name, but I don't have a friend. Actually, have a friend with his name, but whatever. She seems unbothered. I guess I can be relieved for now. Let's forget about that, shall we? You should get yourself familiar with this place first. Sure. An hour later. I think I've gotten familiar enough with this place. But what should we do then? Okay, now's that time for the hardest part. I should look around first. Second paper. Alright. Hey again, I'm impressed you've managed to handle her so far. She hasn't killed you yet, so you're doing something right. Dietary preferences. Enjoys consuming food similarly to human, displaying a notable preference for sweet foods. While sweets are preferred, she is generally accepting of other types of food unless explicitly unpleasant to her. Entertainment preferences. Demonstrates a fascination with horror media, including movies and stories. She appears intrigued by themes involving fear and finds entertainment in learning about what humans are scared of. Shows limited interest in romantic media, engaging only mildly with love-based themes. Actively despises action media, labeling it as childish and dismissing it with disdain. Social interaction. Prefers conversing with individuals who maintain honesty and composure. Attempting to lie or provoke her may escalate to unpredictable and potentially hostile behavior. She values participants who remain respectful and avoid challenging or dismissing her preferences. Displays an intense hatred for insects. Introducing insects into her environment or mentioning them in conversation is known to elicit strong negative reactions. Adhering to these guidelines ensures safer interactions and reduces the likelihood of aggressive responses from SFR-004. Okay, calm down. Compliments and sweet food. Got it. She's like some weird date from hell, but at least I'm still breathing. Hello, miss. How can I help you? I want to talk with you more. Oh, really? What should we talk about then? About you. How about that? You want to know more about me? That's right. You're so pretty. Everyone wants to know you more. Really? What about this? Do you still want to know more about me? Yes! That's really hot! Why did he get... He got straight to the point. Good answer, nephew. Good answer. I always love a woman who can crush me and devour me alive. Really love Tommy Mommy Lovecrafty and Eldritch Horror Wife. I can say those words with a straight face. Just give me a second. Really love Tommy Mommy Lovecrafty and Eldritch Horror Wife. Sorry. I will tell you more about myself then. You can ask me about anything. Sure. Why Miss? Hey, Miss. Why are you Miss instead of Miss? Do you even know the definition? Why? Because I like how Miss sounds better. Or Mrs. It's called Mrs., not Miss. Also, I'll have to change it eventually, won't I? Change it? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? You humans insist on assigning labels and titles to things you don't fully understand. Well, yeah, but Mrs. specifically refers to a married woman. Exactly. Then it fits perfectly, doesn't it? Wait, what? Who? I think we're straying from the point here. I'm just teasing. But really, I like Mrs. It carries a certain charm. Why does everything sound ominous when she says it? What are you? You mean, who am I? I'm just teasing you. Don't be too serious. Oh, what do you think then? Huh? Why do I have to answer when I'm the one who's asking? Whatever. I think you're an urban legend of this village. That defined nothing. You know, right? Sorry. No worry. Thanks for giving it a shot. At least you seemed cool with it. I'm an entity. At least that's the closest concept humans can comprehend. I was born when the first life occurred here on Earth. I am shaped purely by the desires of organisms. I can tell. Aspiration, hunger, thirst, impulse. I see what you mean. And lust. I see what you mean. I thought you would be smaller in terms of power scale. I'm not sure if you get what I mean. I understand. You're actually correct. Huh? This is just a manifestation of me. This one too. So you're not actually here? It's not entirely true. It's more like a strand of my hair is here. Uh-huh. Hey, I'm diligently explaining this to you. I'm sorry. I'm messing with you. She's more childish than I thought. Since this is just a manifestation. Damn! I can do this. I can do this too. What do you think about it? Good. I don't want to be rude, but damn, boy, she's hot. Why me? Why not you? Seriously, out of everyone, why me? I mean, out of everyone else, surely there are better options. Better? Oh, don't sell yourself short. You're special, Star. If I'm honest, it was just chance. Chance? That's it? Non-binary gamblers. Well, at first, but now I'm intrigued. You're different, and that makes this fun. That's not terrifying at all. Relax. If it weren't you, it'd be someone else. Great. Totally not ominous. I'm done with asking. That's so. Okay then. An hour later. You said you live with your family? Yes. And you have sisters and brothers? Correct. The story actually sounds more normal than I thought. I'm not sure if there's any truth in it or not. Surviving. That's all that matters. Third paper. Alright, listen up. If you're still calm, you're doing great. If not, we've got a problem. Her behavior gets more erratic the longer this goes on. If she starts to seem irritated, or offer something sweet, like honey toast, or suggest a horror movie, she loves those. If she dislikes you, it's game over. Midnight is coming. I hope you're surviving until then. You're still alive, right? Erratic? Great. Just what I need. Better not mess this up now. Honey toast, horror movies. This is so bizarre. You want to watch a movie? If you want to. You can pick any movies. This is clearly a trap. I have to pick the ones she likes. But what could it be? We should watch The Halloween. How about something spooky? It's horror. A man with a mask who goes finding new victims every Halloween. Oh my! Are you trying to scare me? Cute. Let's watch it then. Right. Please be patient. I hope this suits your preference. Now I only have to deal with the TV power before we can watch this movie together. Click lightning to restore the TV power. Yes, I was actually able to fix it. I don't even know how it's actually working. An hour later. Oh, now this is interesting. Humans can be so clever sometimes. Though I figured out the ending long before they did. Yeah, that happens a lot. Also, if it's just delightful how humans react to fear, isn't it? I like it. I'm glad to hear that. Kitchen? How about we grab something to eat? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. So, what's on the menu? Do you have anything special for me? Don't worry, I've got just the thing. I'm sure you'll love it. Honey toast! Me! I'm the special menu you asked for. You're joking, right? Absolutely not. What's wrong with humans nowadays? Hey, don't count me as a normal one. That's even worse. It's already time for the main course, ma'am. Now I wonder how you really taste like. Then eat me up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! If you insist. Please don't eat me. Fuck. Yep. Just... Yeah, that was probably a bad idea. A honey toast. What do you think about it? Honey toast? Oh, you're really spoiling me now. That's a personal favorite. Sweet, warm, and comforting. Like me. I would not describe you as all three of those things at once, but yeah. This is so cringe. What the fuck was this novel made? I hope that's true. Please wait here patiently, miss. Mrs., not miss. I've almost never used anything in here. But why does it look so dirty? It has to be the lighting, surely. Okay, enough with the yapping. God, when was this made? What is that? A knife? Should I pick it up? No. That's the dumbest idea I ever thought. I don't think a gun can do any harm to her.
Forget about this piece of metal. Let's find the ingredients. I have to collect all of them. Bread, honey, icing sugar, and ice cream. "15 minutes later. Did you finish it?" "Of course. Here you are." "Thanks." "So, what do you think? It was my first attempt, but I think I nailed it." It's not bad, actually. A bit sweeter than I expected, though." "Sweeter? Oh no, did I act too much syrup?" "But don't worry, I prefer it sweet." Phew, that's a relief. I thought I messed it up. I thought I was going to die there. "Glad you liked it." An hour later. "Well, thank you for the meal." "No problem." Fourth paper. "Midnight has passed, and you've made it this far. You have one last chance to get rid of her. Tell her your parents are waiting. She may hesitate, but it's the only way to make her leave. It may sound ridiculous, but trust me, we've done extensive research, and this approach is the most likely to work. If you fail, there's nothing more we can do. Good luck. We're counting on you." Midnight. Parents waiting. Got it. This is my last chance. Better not be lying about this working. I think she's done talking. Oh. It's quiet now. I don't think I can run from her, though. I think she's done talking. There's still nothing outside. Is it darker? I'm not sure if it's darker. What do I do here? What could I do? Oh, I know. I should give her something. That might calm her down even more. "Hey!" "Did you call me?" Start. Alarm. "Yes. You deserve something special. Maybe I can do something for you?" "Oh, what are you planning now? Should I be concerned?" It's not something weird." What's wrong with her? "We just met and now you want to give me a gift?" As if I want to. "It's nothing bad. Just stay here and relax. I'll be back in a little while." "Okay." Gift. Finally, some breathing room. Don't get me wrong, I like being around her, but sometimes she's just so sharp. It's like she knows what I'm thinking before I even say it. At least up here, I can relax for a second and think of things through. My room. It's a mess, but it's my mess. There's something about this chaos that feels like home. It's dirty, sure, but it's comfy. No one's judging me here. Well, except maybe for the spider in the corner. But hey, spiders are cool, so I don't mind being judged by him. Alright, focus. I need to grab the thing I need. It's in this box. But first, I have to open it up. Just spam click the box, okay. I made it. Now it's time for... The fuck is that thing? Damn it! What's wrong? Nothing. I just tripped over my bed. Hope she doesn't mind about that. Now it's time for the... Shit! Again? Do you need some help? No, it's nothing. Hey. Now it's actually time for the gift. Ta-da! Space Shork. I bought him a while ago, and he's my most favorite doll. Time has come to say goodbye, my dear child. Hope you liked him too. You received a doll. What's that? Oh, is this for me? Yeah, I thought you might like him. He's so cute. Thank you. You used a doll. Phew. She likes it. Mission accomplished. But wait, did I hear you scream earlier? Nope, definitely not. Must have been the wind. The wind, huh? It's actually a rat. So, you said a rat? Yeah. I'll let you slide this time. Since he's really cute. Okay. Thanks. Clock. past midnight already. I have nothing left to entertain her. I think I didn't satisfy her enough. Now she lost her temper completely. Maybe I should have tried harder. You know, I came here expecting something. Anything, really. But you're just exhausting. I didn't mean to. Not even worth getting angry over. How did you manage to be this boring? You could have at least tried, but no, you sat there and wasted my time. Please, just let me... No, we're done here. Bye. Fuck! Oh. She disappears without a trace. But something about the silence feels heavy, like her presence still lingers. Finding 4 out of 10. Waste of time. Shit. Hint. You can find better endings if you choose wisely. Of course, there's the worst ending. To achieve it, you must choose every single boring option. In other words, go against all suggestions from start to finish. Also, you can find more endings if you use the keyword. The keyword. Alright. Skip. Star. Skip. Male. TV. Who are you? Don't know who you are. Open the door. Hello, miss. There we go. Alright. I'm curious who sent it. Do you have any names in mind? What should I say? Also, I feel like I said something similar to this before. Maybe from one of the scientists? I know for sure that you're not human. I saw the announcement on TV, and this paper is a decisive evidence. But joke's on you, I'm into this shit. I'm actually joking. What have I done? You're a really interesting person. Let's forget about that, shall we? You should get yourself familiar with this place first. Sure. Ah, her interest meter's high now. An hour later. Gotten familiar enough with this place. But what should we do then? Okay, now time for the hardest part. I should look around first. Got some meat. Honey toast. No. Perfect. Upstairs. Rapid click. A rat. What else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? Movie. Halloween. Ooh. More TV. Oh. Doctor. About you. Yes. What are you? An urban legend? Why miss? What are you? Oh. Why me? Done with asking. Talk to me more. Wait, what does that mean? You've made me laugh more than anyone in forever. I can't let you go now. You're coming with me. Wait, what are you talking about? Hmm? Don't worry, darling. You'll enjoy this. Trust me. Okay. Next morning, no one could find you. Your home is empty, and no one knows where you've gone. Some swear they hear faint laughter echoing in the distance. Heading 6 out of 10, missing. Hint. You almost got the best ending. Congrats. However, you have to do more than this to get it. You have to pick all of the choices perfectly. Also, there are 2 things you shouldn't touch for the entire game to show your sincerity. The paper and the knife. Alright. Skip. Star. Mail. TV. Who are you? Still don't know who you are. Open the door. Skip through that. Hello. One of the scientists. About anything. We'll figure it out after we talk. I just want to talk with you right now. Really? Okay, so they talk just in general. Offline. Oh, I don't have any internet. Why don't I have internet? There we go. That was weird. I just realized I didn't have internet at all. An hour later. You're so funny. Thanks, I guess. That's a compliment. Stand proud. You're funny. I had so much fun there. Thank you. At your service, ma'am. I feel like I've heard that compliment somewhere before. Ah, TV. Skip. Halloween. Skip. Fuck. There we go. Forgot I could do that. Paper. Do not touch that goddamn paper. Honey toast. No. Perfect. Talk to Miss. Oh. I think she's done talking. Alright. I know what to do now. Skip through that. A rat. Now what do I do? Fuck! Skip. Mail. Skip. TV. Who are you? Why did you come here? Don't know who you are. Open the door. Skip. Talk to Miss. Scientist. Let's go upstairs first. Nothing. Nothing, huh? She doesn't seem convinced, but at least she's not pressing further. An hour later. TV. Halloween. Okay. Honey toast. No. Alright, about anything. Fuck! Maybe I have to talk about myself? TV. Who are you? Don't know who you are. Open the door. Alright. Do not touch that. I'm not touching it. Scientist. TV. Halloween. Honey toast. No. Food. Upstairs. Click the box. Roach. Cockroach? Oh no, I think he hates insects. So you like bugs, right? Huh? If you like insects that much, I'll treat you like one. What? I never established that I liked insects. Fuck you! That doesn't make any sense. I died. I think I gotta go rat. Who are you? Don't know who you are. Open the door. Do not touch that paper. Talk to her. Scientist. TV. Halloween. Kitchen. Honey toast. Skip. No. It's midnight now. Rat. So I did the rat, did the TV, did the kitchen. Talked to her about myself. What did you say? I said let's talk about me. So you think that you're really interesting? Sure. And go on. An hour later. So, Star, you like to play Alive by Moonlight, an online multiplayer horror PC game? Uh-huh. And lay on the bed? Absolutely. Nothing else? Yes. Oh, you forgot to mention that I lived with my mother up to this point. Okay. Hey, I heard that, you know. Huh. Nothing left to entertain her. I think I didn't satisfy her enough. Shit. I have to pick the perfect choices. TV. You know what?
I'm sorry. I'm giving up on that there. I can't be bothered to continue doing that. I know I stopped mid-game, which is bad, but I stopped. Anyways. Let's play Date at the Cemetery. This one has a woman in it. I mean, the other one did too, but this is like an emo. It's a pretty emo lady with piercings. Hopefully this isn't a lesbian game or I'll feel bad. New game!
Sometimes dating in California felt harder than it had any right to be. You'd searched in places no one would have to search. Like speed dating with a guy who looked twice your age and still lived in his mother's basement. Oh, that's bad. Or maybe it was that endless void of Tinder where every swipe led to the same dead-end conversations where it was clear most people only wanted one thing. You really did try, honestly, but despite all your efforts, you came up empty. It was until that night. You went to some overrated, overpriced whorehouse party with bad lighting and ear-deafening music. Not exactly your scene, but your friends had practically dragged you there. Put yourself out there, they said. Meet someone new, someone different, they said. And someone different it was. You'd just gone through a messy breakup, and let's face it, far too many nights spent single. You weren't exactly desperate. But it would have been nice. Nice to have someone to talk to. Someone to share a drink with, or maybe something more. Romantically speaking, of course. And that's how you met Avon. Avon's a dude? Oh, wow, Avon, you're pretty. Avon, you are... wow. Avon, you are pretty. You're kind of triangular, but you're pretty. Though, it wasn't actually the stuff of fairy tales. No, that is the stuff of fairy tales, bucko. You better have painted nails, by the way, Avon, or else I will, I will like you slightly less. Because I have painted nails, and we should have matching nails. Alright, Avon? Also, love your entire makeup thing, by the way, Avon. And your namesake, Avon. Not in some our eyes met across the room kind of way, or love at first sight. Oh no, you met him face to face, practically body slamming him in your drunken sprint to the bathroom. Turns out one shot too many and your lifelong lightweight status didn't mix too well. Who knew? Oh, by the way, I'm like genetically predisposed to being a heavyweight, so I can't relate. Instead of brushing you off like any other shitty college guy would, he helped. He actually helped. Held your hair back like some knight in a slightly wrinkled flannel that's been seen the wash way too many times to count. Made sure you didn't pass out on the cold tile of the bathroom floor as your lunch made an ever so grand appearance in the toilet. He stayed until the room stopped spinning, or at least slowed down a little. Now, normally you don't give your number to a random guy you've only known for the duration of a bad life choice. But after someone's literally held your hair while your dignity shot through your mouth, it would have been kind of rude not to. So here you are, in the car of a guy who helped you while you were involuntarily purging your stomach. What the fuck am I doing here? You must have been scowling, because you were snapped out of your thoughts by a smooth and soft voice. What are you thinking about? You've got that far-off look. Like an angry cat. Was it that obvious? He stifled a small laugh, glancing you over slowly. Well, now you look confused. Are you planning on an escape route or something? He was always so teasing, even over text after the party. That was no different. Oh, me just thinking about how we met. It was an odd way to meet a date, that's for sure, but you wanted to give it a chance. Ah, the party, right? You could barely remember your own name. Wait, what was it again? He smirked, clearly teasing. You narrowed your eyes, but played along anyway. Star. Right, Star. Surprised you could remember it. You turned in offense. You turned in offense, laughing in shock. Hey, first date and you're still teasing me? He chuckled and rolled his eyes, keeping one hand on the steering wheel. Putting his free hand up, he sighed and feigned defeat. Force of habit, I suppose. I'll have you know I excel at first dates. And hey, you haven't jumped out the car yet, so that must mean you don't mind it. Kind of like a knight in shining armor that doubles as a court jester. He said, thinking for a moment. He said, thinking for a moment, keeping his eyes on the road now. And now I get the honor of spending the night with you? I must be on a roll. You rolled your eyes, but couldn't help the smile tugging at the corner of your lips. His confidence was ridiculous, borderline cheesy, but charming. The soft hum of lo-fi music played in the background, easing some of the tension in your chest. Something about... Okay, I had to check if I was louder than the lo-fi music. The violent lo-fi in the background. Because I gotta say, this is not a soft hum. Something about Avon made it easy to breathe, made you feel safe. I love your hair, by the way. I'm so fucking jealous. From the very beginning, when When most people would have handed you napkins and walked away, he'd stuck around. He always felt genuine, even if he was practically a stranger. Say, you into lo-fi? Not really. I'm actually more of a breakcore boy. Yvonne's face flickered for a moment before returning to normal. He didn't seem to like that answer. Oh, you chuckled to ease his disappointment. Honestly, Star, you'd be surprised how many people listen to it for studying or background noise. But I don't know, I find it calming. Helps clear the mental state a bit, you get me? Yeah, I see that. I just like violent heavy metal. I do not like to think. I smiled at him, considering his opinion. I get why you like it. He leaned back in his seat, red eyes half closed as the mellow beat filled the dark car, head bobbing gently. So where exactly are you taking me? A slight smirk played on Avon's handsome face. You'll see. Is it a graveyard? Is that the name of the game? Aw. It's a surprise. A surprise? You're not about to murder me in the woods or something, are you? Avon chortled at the idea. What? No. I don't even have a weapon on me. Relax. Sorry, the accent fucked up a little bit there. The night breeze shifted past as you... No, there wasn't an accent, but you know what I mean. The night breeze shifted past you as you took in your surroundings. You stared confused in the void of the unfamiliar parking lot. Wait, this is the surprise? A parking lot? I gave a nervous chuckle, trying not to seem rude. Not quite. There's that teasing tone again. We're going there. Yvonne pointed just beyond the parking lot. There you saw large gates and a worn-out sign that read, Denver, Colorado Cemetery. Is that the cemetery? Bingo! He looked back at me with a look of pride. You like it? Actually, hell yeah! This is... If my boyfriend took me on a date to the cemetery, I feel like I would be happy as a clam, especially in like the dark, and if he looked like that, oh my god. He does look like that. Well, not like that, but he looks really pretty. Avon giggled, proud of his choice. I like your energy. Yeah, sorry, I'm like more emo than you, so I win. I think it's romantic in a mysterious, spooky sort of way. Yeah, actually. Think about it. Peaceful, quiet, no crowds, just vibes. Alone. Is he flirting? He's flirting. Okay. I avert my eyes, feeling a heat rise up to my cheeks. I'm gonna grind up against you like a dog in heat. Sorry, Avon. Sorry, that was force of habit. Force of habit.
Oh, wow. Anyways. I grew a bashful smile. I changed my mind when you say it like that. He snickered, taking notice of your flustered face. Oh, you didn't mind that. He giggled. Or the, oh, I so serious.
I can't beatbox.
Oh, I so serious.
Sorry, I was checking my TikTok and I saw something that I did not enjoy. Sorry guys, I'm reading. Anyways.
Yeah, great date idea. Just a bunch of dead people. Great listeners. Yvonne gestures you to follow him. Come on. It's not as weird as it sounds, promise. You look so excited. You and Avon walked along the misty pavement of the parking lot. You slightly behind, shoes crunching the gravel beneath him. As you followed along, it felt as the path got dimmer and dimmer. The gate ahead looms, like it belongs in some sort of gothic novel. It all felt so off. But only for a moment. A small spider skitters across the toe of your shoe. You freeze, taking in a sharp breath, then continue walking. A little stiffer than before. You quickly latch on to Avon's arm without thinking. Avon stiffens in shock as he looks over to you. Are you okay? Letting go in embarrassment, you sighed with a nervous chuckle. Yeah, just didn't really expect this type of vibe tonight. I can see that. His face softened slightly and he gave you a gentle smile. Don't worry, I'll make sure you have a good time. Want to hold my hand? Oh, give me your hand, boy. Please. You gently took his hand with a grateful smile. It's warm and steady, like it's guiding you. Thinking about that brings you comfort. I wonder if I can take a screenshot of that. I need to send him, I need to show my boyfriend that guy. Because... he looks tasty. There we go. His genuine smile puts you at ease. Promise not to let any spiders slip under your skin. You laughed at his morbid joke. His touch felt grounding, even if for a fleeting moment. Appreciated. We can leave that to the corpses. Despite your own joke, you shivered at the thought. So gross. You scrunched up your face in playful disgust, your head leaning on his shoulder with a sigh. Yeah. Yvonne's voice trails off as if you were daydreaming about something. Are you like a vampire or something? The path still feels eerie, but somehow less alone. His thumb rubs against the top of your hand as you walk. It's subtle but comforting. You two continue to walk down the gravel path, the gate behind you fading into the dark. Your eyes travel down to his chest, catching a glimpse of his necklace. You're surprised you didn't see it before. You mean the Satan symbols? Hey, where'd you get that necklace? Wait, which one? There's two. Yvonne hesitated, tensing up at the sudden question. Such a sudden interest. Okay, let me clock it. Let me use my psychic powers. I'm guessing Avon is a demon who is possessing this kid, or who was taken human form to try and lure us in here, and he's going to either kill us or fall in love with us as he's trying to kill us. Such a sudden interest. Well, it was my dad's, originally. As he averts his gaze, the air suddenly feels thicker. Oh, is it real? Like, genuine? Avon snorted at your question. It's not Sheen or anything, if that's what you mean. It's actually from a cult. Knew it! I knew it. This kid's getting possessed by a demon. Well, they're in college, so this guy is getting possessed by a demon. He stopped in your tracks, taken aback by his statement. Was he in a cult? Oh, he could be a cult member. What the fuck did you get yourself into? You're in a cult? There's no fucking way, right? Yvonne laughed at your reaction. Genuine, but he was slightly guarded. Not in the way that he was self-conscious, just he was avoiding a really awkward conversation. No, not me, not by a long shot. He's still laughing. But my dad was. Oh. You know, the apple doesn't fall too far. Don't go into a cult. I have too many Satanists. Woo! Sorry. Anyways, I got too many characters that I like that are in cults, alright? And only in two's a crowd, alright? That's two. But I am a Satanist. Yeah, that's boring. I mean, so quirky, yeah! That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, honestly. Mysterious with a dash of daddy issues. Oh, you can be my daddy. You see, when no one's here, I can have fun. Yvonne paused, watching you for a moment as a smile slowly creeped on his face. His voice was low, very amused at your response. Exactly the vibe I was going for. Yvonne laughed and leaned in a dose. His content smile on his face. A content smile on his face. You get it. Most people don't. They don't always like it. Somehow you two feel closer now, just not physically. I like people who aren't afraid of things like that.
I gotta say, alright, I would like to reveal it's some calzone lore. I'm star lore, I gotta remember that. I don't like it though. Void lore, I guess. I don't know. Noli lore. There we go. That's better. I'm working on getting like a low poly Noli model, so it should work. Anyways, I'm not afraid of a lot. I get jump scared, sure, and I don't like spiders, and that's it. Because all of my other issues I've turned into kinks. I have bested it. That's how you win. Turn your problems into kinks. And then you can't lose. I am a moron. Don't take my advice. It's rare, you know? Really rare. His eyes lingered on you for a second too long, as if you were weighing something behind him. Yeah, like wings? Like bat wings? Because you're a demon? He gave you a smile, one that almost felt too gentle. Honestly, that may be what I see in you. Why I took you out here. Let's be for real. No one would just go on some... Fuck. No one would just go on some date with a stranger they met 2 days ago at a warehouse party. But I think you see people, don't you? Words feel flattering, intimate even. But there's something heavy beneath them. Really? You look at him with bright eyes. You think that about me? You smiled at his words. Unless I'm wrong, of course. There's that playful tone again. I guess we'll learn that together then, won't we? Avon turned his face away, hiding it behind his fringe. Though, you could hear his breath hiss slightly. Deciding to change the topic, you cleared your throat. As you walk beside Avon, your eyes drift forward, drawn by the way his fingers toy with the pendant around his neck. It's St. Peter's cross, dangling loosely from a blackened chain. It's pinching in between his thumb and his index, rolling it in slow circles like it soothes them. But it's not the necklace that's keeping your gaze this time. It's his hands. The skin around his nails is torn, raw, jagged, like it's been picking or biting at it for a while. Is he a zombie? That's why he got uncomfortable with the spiders, like with the dead people, right? Like how dead people are creepy. Right? Is he just a zombie? You look hot for a zombie, Avon. Really, like truly delicious. Like clearly you're rotten on the inside. Your hands. What happened? Freezes for half a second, just long enough for you not to notice. Then he exhales a small laugh, too sharp to be casual. That. He keeps walking, but shoves his hand into his pockets as if he were a child caught with his hands in a cookie jar. I bite them sometimes when I'm stressed. Or thinking too much. His tone shifts slightly. I would feel bad if he's just like a normal dude. And I'm thinking like, oh, he's a demon. Oh, he's a zombie. He might be a vampire, though. But that doesn't make sense with a character so far. Vampires are usually seen as elegant and estranged, not a Satanist. So I think he's a demon. Or he's just Satan. That works, too. His tone shifts slightly. It was quieter, distant. Like the words are drifting somewhere darker than he's currently willing to show you. You nod, the path crunching under your steps, and don't press further. You want to ask what too much means, but something tells you you don't really want the answer. So instead, you walk beside him in silence. I have to turn up the speed settings. Text speed. There we go. So instead, you walk behind him in silence, Avon humming softly under his breath, the pendant swinging from his neck like a pendulum ticking down to something awful. The soft curve of the cemetery path crunched beneath your feet as the silence between your steps grew lighter. As the path faded into patchy grass, you noticed something just ahead, laid out like a dream. A blanket, snacks, and a couple of drinks, all neatly placed in a clearing between old headstones. You paused in front of the admittedly romantic display. Wait, was this already here? When did he have time for that? It's because he lives here and he's a zombie. Avon glanced over with a crooked smile, as if caught. Yeah, I like to be prepared. Yeah, really prepared. He stared at the picnic ahead in surprise. How long did it take for him to do this? Oh, you're pretty. Oh, God, you're pretty. You're so fucking pretty. Wow. I don't know if I want to look like you or I want you. Because you're pretty. And I want to be pretty, so. He gave you a charming smile, taking your hand, guiding you to the blanket. He sat with his legs stretched out comfortably, hands falling behind them as like this was routine. Over the years, I've gotten used to setting things up in advance. It's a habit of mine. Sometimes I don't always get much time to plan, so when I can, I make it count. His voice dipped lower, like it was remembering something, but he didn't elaborate, and you weren't really sure if it was really your place to push. You slowly sat beside him, still eyeing the picnic-like setup. So what is all this anyway? You nod to the blanket and the small spread of food and drinks laid out. You trying to romance me or put me into a food coma? You inch closer to Avon, getting comfortable. Avon chuckles, getting comfortable in his position but not pulling away. A little of both, maybe. Let's see. Avon reached out and to grab a bag of chips. He's got chips, plain and spicy, sweet and sour candy, a couple homemade pastries, sweet ones, nothing fancy. Letting go of the item in his hand, he taps a small cooler near the center. And water, juice, soda, and a few energy drinks if you're into that. Damn right I am. Give me a white monster. No, you're not white. I was going to say I'll take your white monster, but you're not white. If I say any other flavor of monster, I might be called racist, and I don't want to be racist. So, I'll take your monster. You made the pastries? Yvonne grinned. Wait, so he's not a zombie. What? You think I'm all graveyards? I can bake. Give me a second. I forgot to close windows and stuff. I'll be back.
I'm back. I was closing windows. Because since I'm the only one here, I don't want to get kidnapped. Anyways, back. He chuckles to himself. Badly, but it still counts. You glance at the food again, and back to him. An appreciative smile on your lips. This is actually really thoughtful. Like I said, I like to be prepared. You should never forget that. So, drinks, what's your pick? Give me a monster! Energy drink! Oh. What would you pick? Well, what would you pick? He lifts a can of juice, grinning. Juice or water? Simple. Keeps the hand steady and the mind clear. Plus, energy drinks make my head hurt. Not exactly a fan. Alright, so it's a water boy and an energy drink boy. Fem boy. Gotta make that. Gotta make those views count. Now I can put femboy in the hashtags. Yeah. I'm better. My thoughts transcend. You couldn't hold back the look of concern on your face. He raises an eyebrow. At your expression, playfully amused. Didn't expect that, did you? Oh, but I want energy drinks now. Water. No, juice. Fuck. Juice sounds good. You grab a can of juice and raise a brow at the label. Juice. Is this blood orange? You are a vampire. Ooh, wait, blood orange. Blood orange. All right, okay. I gotta say it. I love blood orange. I love it. It's good. I gotta get myself out of the yellow. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. I love blood orange. It's one of my favorite flavors of soda, especially San Pellegrino. Amazing blood orange flavor. Doesn't beat Dr. Pepper though. Dr. Pepper. Avon lights up slightly, clearly pleased. Of course, on theme, right? Had some extras when a friend was over at my place. Takes his own juice and drinks it against yours. Cheers to sugar. Avon takes a long sip of his own drink. As do you. That hits the spot. You looked over the rest of the setup, eyeing the snacks laid out. Okay, to be honest, are you trying to be romantic or just fatten me up for a ritual sacrifice? Avon grins at your question, lounging back on his hands without breaking eye contact. Can't it be both? I think that's the best kind of romance. Cult romance, yeah. We love cults here. He waves a hand over the snacks. All right, menu time. Ooh. What's your go-to? Yvonne pretends to think but barely hides the answer. Sweet stuff, always. Sweet candy, pastries, anything like that. He grins, tapping one of the pastry boxes. People expect me to go for the sour or bitter stuff, but nah. Huh, didn't take you for a sweets guy. Wow, you are like... I like you. We're opposites, kind of. I like to dress... Well, I like to dress similarly to him. More of the time. And I like energy drinks. I like all that stuff. But he doesn't. Makes me hate you. You'd be surprised what a guy who works with corpses craves. So you work with them. You work with what now? Avon waves your question off, telling you to choose already. Pastries. Pastries? I mean, you baked. Now I have to judge you. Take one of the small, uneven pastries and raise a brow. Yvonne smirks but looks a bit self-conscious. Come on now, be gentle. They were made during a psychotic episode or two. What? Are there gonna be human meat? Are you Oh, I get it now. He's a cannibal. He's a cannibalistic cultist. Despite his slightly concerning comment, you take a bite. It's actually good. Soft, sweet, and surprisingly not a crime against humanity. It's impressive for someone who sucks at baking. Avon hums, proud of himself. As time passed, you ate snacks and spoke about various things. Some. I drank too much Dr. Pepper. Sometimes it was about nothing, sometimes it was about an actual topic. But overall, you were both enjoying yourselves and each other's company. Couldn't help but wonder, though. How do you even get in here? Are you worried about getting caught or something? You were nervous of the idea of a security guard catching you both out here. Yvonne chuckled, rubbing his shoulder. Not really. Trespassing's never been a big deal to me. Even when I was younger, some friends and I tried to sneak into way worse places. Abandoned factories, rooftops, train yards. Yvonne's gaze shifted to the side for a moment. A few houses, too. He laughed to himself, as if it was just harmless nostalgia. We got into a bunch of other illegal shit. Still do sometimes. You eyed him with a wary look, brows raising. Oh, a bad boy. He just grinned wider. Relax, it's not why we're here tonight. He gestured loosely to the graves around you. I actually work here. Funeral home side of it. Or morgue, depending on what sounds spookier to you. So they don't really care what I come in or out, as long as I don't piss anyone off. You know, dig up a grave or mess with a coffin or two. You laughed again, like it was a joke. You weren't sure it was. You tilted your head, taking that in. Most people wouldn't go near a morgue, let alone work in one, but he seems unfazed. You work in a morgue? For how long? Yvonne hummed thoughtfully. 5 years? I would have started sooner, but I got caught up in things after school. Yvonne sat upright, gazing at the full moon. The morgue doesn't bother you? Or, like, the receptionist or something? He made him actually laugh. No, I do the full works. Embalming, cleaning, prepping, down to the nitty-gritty. Death doesn't actually bother me. Death doesn't really bother me. Never has. Relatable. But that's because I don't understand it. He looked at you for a second, something flickering behind his eyes. It's all natural anyways. Plus, he made his lips slightly, a strange glint in his expression. I quite like it. You like death? You hesitated. Or your job? He giggled, quiet and low, leaning back on his elbows and turning his face from yours. Both. Oh. I like your style. Wow, so you're not only a car... Dr. Pepper right. Validate your broken. Good boy. Okay, number 2. Fuck. How many games in are we? I think I took too long on how to date an entity. Anyways, wow. So not only are you a corpse Silas, you're like a hot Grim Reaper. Yvonne burst into genuine laughter, falling back onto the blanket with a soft thud. You better get off that blanket or I'm topping you, boy. Ah! God, that's a first. He turned his head to you, his warm, his slightly wicked grin still on his lips. You're not the Grim Reaper, are you? Let me stroke you a little bit. You're not the Grim Reaper, are you? But yeah, I guess I am the hot ambassador of death in a way. Yeah, you are. He giggled at the idea. I should put that on a resume. You laughed too, though part of you still wondered if he'd actually put that on his resume. Screenshot. The silence between you grows. It's not hostile, but cautious. You glance at him, watching the way he stares ahead, expression unreadable now. The blanket is spread out in the grass, the soft clink of drink bottles, the faint rustle of candy wrappers, and the hum of distant wind fill the air. Wow, all this eating has me thinking. I haven't really asked too much about you. You know, besides work and you saving my ass from further embarrassment. Yvonne leans back on his hands, giving you a slow grin. Oh yeah, common hobby of mine. But besides parties, cemeteries, and, saving drunks, he side-eyed you for a moment, stifling a laugh. I've actually got some surprises on my sleeve. I like collecting old trinkets. Ooh, me too! Me too! I like trinkets. Wow. Chat box is empty. No one's here when I play story games and moan into the microphone, but they all want to be here when I crash out over Gabriel. Still gotta fight that. I still gotta beat that boss fight, though. Like collecting old trinkets, exploring old abandoned buildings, watching banned or illegal films. Stuff like that. He seemed proud of his spread of hobbies, a smile stretching across his face. You seem like the grimy type, huh? There's a low hum in Avon's throat. Actually, I really like cleaning. Like, obsessively. Back when I was still with my dad, he kind of stopped giving a damn, so I picked up around the house. I'd say it's a good hobby for a mortician, you know? Just another part of the job. Well, polar opposite interests, huh? He breathed in mild amusement as Avon raised a brow like you challenged him. What? No, I have more normal hobbies, too. He shifts, turning fully towards you, the corner of his mouth pulling into a smirk. You probably caught on that I like lo-fi earlier. But I also mess with making candles. Ooh! Avon's neat. I like Avon. I got some candle wax for you to make candle. Yep. Fuck. Damn it. That is exactly how that interaction would go too, by the way. Message? Sorry, my mom sent me a video about packing fudge. Like actual fudge, by the way. It's called Uranus Fudge Factory. They have Butterfinger flavored fudge, all right? You probably caught on that I liked. Oh, I already read that. That, and I go up in the mountains pretty often to ski or snowboard. You are so cool, dude. Man, do I love it. Just a wind, speed, the crunch of the snow. It's dangerous, sure, but that's why I like it. You listened to him with interest, smiling as he spoke about his hobbies. Avon is he's really similar to the guy that I'm dating. If you're seeing this, hi, because this will probably just be a long form video that I put out, obviously. Avon smiles back before averting his eyes. He clicks his tongue in thought, voice soft and unsure. Yeah, the mountains are kind of my thing. You tilt your head, about to respond, but Avon opened his mouth first. You cut him off. Oh, I'm sorry. He blinks and chuckles, waving you forward to go ahead. No, go first. You nod slightly before speaking teasingly. So, candles. Never thought someone like you would be into making candles. Avon laughs, eyes flicking away with a sheepish smile. Yeah, the doctors say it's nice to have a soothing, calming Dr. Pepper time! Yeah! Hope that didn't peak the mic. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm feeling better. Yeah, the doctors say it's nice to have a soothing, calming hobby. What? He looks back at you, catching your shocked expression. I need to turn this down. He then bursts into laughter. I'm joking. Rolling his eyes, he continues, his tone softer now. When I was younger, my baby sister, Arden, actually loved them. It was a nice distraction from, well, our parents constantly bickering. His fingers tap lightly on the blanket as he speaks, like he was keeping count of his thoughts. I used to watch her and my mom make them. Yvonne's face loosened in melancholy. Honestly, I thought it was dumb at the time. Candles, who'd care, right? He exhales through his nose with a nostalgic smile. That one night he had to make food for once. Then one night she had to make school. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm feeling better. Okay. Then one night she had to make one for school. Show and tell. Mom was work. I have to look up how long this game is. How long it take? 1 to 2 hours to complete a single route. He shook his head quietly, lips parting only slightly before swallowing the emotion that had threatened to come out. Instead, he murmured a laugh. How long have I been streaming for? 2:28. I've probably been doing this for like an hour or half an hour. So, okay. He's only 2 years younger than me, but I knew my parents would kill me if I let her hurt herself. So I helped and just kept the hobby since then. He hummed an acknowledgement and he coughed to wave off any lingering awkwardness. Oh, I didn't think it was awkward, though it wasn't awkward for you at all. He must have felt that way himself. He smiled fondly at his awkwardness, finding it endearing. You shifted uncomfortably, letting out a shiver and curling in slightly, hands wrapping around yourself as you huffed out a warm breath of air. Oh, please hug me. And it's dressed as warm as I thought I did. Oh well. You laugh, small and breathy, trying to downplay the visible shiver that ran up your spine. Yvonne snickered quietly. Well, there's an extra blanket. He reaches over in front of you to grab it on the other side of the makeshift blanket and hands the soft roll of cloth to you without a word. Gently taking it, you bring the fabric to your face, inhaling the scent without thinking about it. It was nice and soft and inviting. Homey, even. Unrolling it, you tugged it around your shoulders slowly, cuddling into it before holding open the other end for Yvonne. Yvonne's body quickly stiffened as he realized what you were offering. Get in here. Ray? Okay. Who the fuck is Ray? I think I'm losing it. Yvonne crawled under the blanket, settling in close enough to feel each other's warmth. You couldn't help but let out a giggle at his flustered and awkward state. Oh yeah, I do. I'm letting out something else too, buddy. I need to be put on a leash. Like, no, I don't mean like in the freaky way. I mean like I need to be regulated. So, does the blanket smell nice? You looked at him, face red in embarrassment. Yeah, sorry. Yvonne chuckles. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you like it. Try to keep everything smelling nice, you know? House, car, myself, even blankets, I guess. Both fell into small fitted giggles. Oh, some people say walking into my house is like walking into a Bath and Body Works. Let us get. He let out a giggle snort at his own joke. This was nice. It was weird that despite everything, he still laughed. But the mind was an odd way of handling things. Maybe it was the blanket, or the way Avon said it. Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with smelling like... Well, hey, there's nothing wrong with smelling like a candle aisle. The wind carried the soft rustle of tree branches, and in the distance the quiet chirp of crickets tried to fill the silence of the cemetery. For a moment, things felt peaceful. Avon's smile tightened in playful joy. I think that's the nicest scent fault I've gotten all week. You hummed in acknowledgement. But I'll have you know, the scent is called Midnight Smoke and Cedarwood. Thank you very much. Very masculine. Very mysterious. I smell like vanilla. Because that's the smell of my native shampoo. And body wash. And deodorant. And lotion. And conditioner. Anyways. He burst into a quiet laugh, muffled slightly by the blanket. I keep seeing, light glint off of my doorknob, and I keep thinking it's someone, looking at me. Really? I thought it was vanilla and cherry blossoms. Yeah! He rolled his eyes, but the corner of his mouth curled up into a smile. I don't know. I guess I like it. I don't know. I guess I like the idea of comfort. It's nice when everything else isn't. Feels safe, you know? Well, I guess that's true. And it's working. The blanket, the smell, the whole dead people picnic vibe. It's kind of cozy in its own way. He turned towards you, his smile softening, eyes meeting yours. Yeah? He paused for a moment, genuinely curious. His hand reaching out slowly, settling on the curve of your cheek. Kiss me. Kiss me. Make out with me! Make out with me! You feel safe with me? He paused, feeling his eyes on yours. The question lingered in the air. Not heavy, just delicate. You didn't flinch. Instead, you gave a small laugh as heat rose up your neck. Tilting your head, you looked toward him with a half smile. I mean, so far you haven't pushed me into a grave, so that's promising. You weren't sure if you fully believed yourself, but better safe than sorry. Yvonne let out a small chuckle, shaking his head at your joke. Such high praise. What can I say? My standards are dangerously low. Relatable, me. Yvonne's eyes glanced off to the side, a smirk pulling at his lips. Well, you did give me your number after throwing up. Hey, it was out of the kindness of my heart. Plus, probably the closest thing to a fairy tale in this city. Or a nightmare. You wondered what he meant by that, but decided not to push and brushed it off with a laugh. I'd one too many of those to count. But seriously, this place is kinda weirdly pretty at night. Didn't think I'd ever say that about a cemetery. Yvonne sat up for a moment to properly lay on his side and face you. Yeah, it's quiet, peaceful. Plus, no one ever complains about the music or other sounds. You laughed, pushing the soldier. You! Oh, you were talking about sex. Oh, sorry, I'm dense. Next time, just spread my cheeks and start licking. Then I'll know. Dr. Pepper break. Calming down, he sighed. So, this is your idea of a romantic evening, huh? Smirking, he nodded. Dead silence, a cozy blanket, and probably a ghost or two. Classic. Your hair is so pretty, I can't get over that. God, your hair is pretty. I want your hair. I'm gonna scalp you, and you're gonna get my hair because I don't like brushing it. And I'm gonna wear your hair like a Lego piece. You shook your head, laughing softly at his ghost comment. Stupid. The shift in tone was welcome, like slipping back into a familiar rhythm. And for now, neither of you dug any deeper. Both of you sat in the stillness, your shoulder barely brushing Avon's. So tell me something. What do you do when you're not judging people's candle scent choices and getting dragged to graveyards by questionable men? I don't fucking know, Yvonne. Oh, we've only been doing this for an hour? Huh. Didn't know that. Sorry, I was checking how long we've been doing this since it's a 1 to 2 hour game. You smirked, pulling the blanket tighter like it helped you think. You mean besides silently questioning my life choices? Yvonne grinned with a chuckle, leaning into you. Well, yeah. I mean, I've got hobbies, sort of. I read sometimes, draw a little, exploring here and there, spiral emotionally on the weekends, the usual. You're so me! You're so relatable and pretty and I'm still alone, so I still get to say fun things. Yay! Sorry, I was doing something. Oh yeah, can't forget those. You both shared a snicker before falling into a comfortable silence. So, do you like Colorado? Yvonne blinks as if the question caught him off guard. Then he lets out a breath and chuckles. That's a sudden shift. Well, yeah, not everything has to be about death and trauma, right? He tilts his head, considering you for a moment. Then his expression softens, just a bit. Fair enough. Yeah, I like it. Cold's a bitch, but the mountains make up for it. Have you always lived here? Yvonne shook his head. Nah, I was actually born in Mexico. Oh, you're pretty. Pretty little Mexican boy. I don't know why I called him that. That was okay. That was out of. Don't take that out of context. You're pretty. All right, you're pretty. I don't know why I said it after you said you were born in Mexico. I was gonna say I can tell, but I really can't. You're pretty though. You're pretty. I keep looking at you. You keep staring at me. How do you have red eyes? I'm just now starting to question that. Like the skin tone and the black hair, I understand. They're both normal skin tones. Like that's normal. I've never seen someone with red eyes. How do you have those? Also, God, your hair's pretty. I keep mentioning it. Mexico, really? He hummed in confirmation. Near Mexico City. My mom moved us up here when I was about 4. Said the air was cleaner. He rolls his eyes at that, clearly quoting. Not sure if he meant that. Not sure if she meant that metaphorically or literally, but here we are. You're not. You know. You. Brew break. Just realized you can hear me drinking all of that. I'm keeping that on. That's gonna be how you can tell that I'm having that I'm. I also stole the brew break joke from Papa Meat, so shout out to Papa Meat. This is the second shout out I've done in the past 2 days, so shout out Mr. Meat. Shout out Meat Man. Shout out Meat. You nod slowly, taking that in. Do you remember anything from back there? Bits and pieces. The language stuck more than one place, though I barely use it now. There's a moment of silence again, but this one feels easier. Feels like a pressure. Pressure? Pressure! I pressure! Pressure, Sebastian Solis. He does actually kind of look like Sebastian. Like how I think old Sebastian looked with like the whole outfit, you know? I feel like Sebastian would look like that. Okay. Sebastian Solis. Look, Sebastian Solis. He's dating me in a graveyard. Take that. Yeah. More like a shared pause. Yvonne takes a sip of his drink before speaking. What about you, Star? Born and raised, or did you crawl out of some haunted crypt nearby? Wouldn't you like to know, grave boy? Yvonne nearly spits up his drink and laughs, amused. Did you just quote a meme? Did I? Wouldn't you... Oh, I did. Oh, I did quote a meme. I think I'm a moron. Sometimes I genuinely believe I'm an imbecile. I quote the statement, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy, multiple times, by the way. Did you just quote a meme? He snickers. But damn, Grave Boy? Cute. I'm flattered. Lick your upper teeth. Lick your upper teeth for me. I need to get... I can't say that. I need Jesus. You glance at him, and his eyes are already on you. Mischief there, but something else too. Something searching. Strange, isn't it? What is? How nice it is talking with you, despite not really knowing each other. He nodded in agreement. He was opening up, but so were you. It was nice. He hummed and thought, are you normal? Hell no! I don't think anyone is, really. Yeah, you just gotta look hard enough. Everyone's eyes glanced at you. Glanced you over. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, okay. Brew break. Oh, wow, that is loud.
What if I could turn it up to max? Give him some drinking ASMR. Oh, man. Turn this up. Femboy drinks Dr. Pepper. I shouldn't drink so much Dr. Pepper. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, alright, there we go. Okay. Avon's eyes glanced you over, giving you an unexpected look as his eyebrows raised ever so slightly. But then he looked away, foot tapping and thought, kiss me, you bitch! I mean, I know I'm not. Avon giggles for a moment, softer this time. I fully get people pretending they are. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't. Just wish I didn't have to. They can be tiring. He speaks of normalcy like it's a bitter word on his tongue. So do I. Normal's overrated anyways, dude. Yvonne raises an eyebrow, intrigued. His grin looked crooked, too pleased. You know, I think you're right. I kind of think people try too hard to be normal, to put on a mask, but I like being myself. I like men. And women. And all the people in between. And outside of it. As long as they're pretty, they're pretty. That's why I'm not normal. Oh, you want to know how else I'm not normal? I'm not addicted to yaoi, like all of you straight white women named Jessica are. If you are a straight white woman named Jessica, get off of my page right now. Alright? Especially if you read yaoi. Not boy love. BL or boy love is different, alright? I learned this recently because I was having an argument in a comment section about you specifically, Jessica. Gay white women named Jessica, you guys can come in. Straight white women named Jessica. You cannot be here. Alright. Just wanted to clear that up. Anyways. Back to the gay game. We do love gay people here, because I am one. I love my husband! I don't have a husband. I have a boyfriend. Close enough. He's my husband. Hi! I know you can see this. Your words brought warmth into his chest as he realized. Yeah, me too. Yvonne thought for a moment. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, kiss me! I was thinking, and I find it surprising still. You, still here, talking to me, even listening. But I think I get it now. You're in love with me? He smiles appreciatively. You two sat in silence for a moment, watching as the gray clouds passed by the wind of Colorado passing you by. I was thinking about the whole thing with your family, and I can't help but be a little jealous. Yvonne looked at you in concern, his eyebrows raising in shock for a moment. I don't got no dad. Quickly realized your own words and stammered to clarify. No, I mean, like, you and your sister. My bad. Yvonne nodded with a small, and thought for a moment. Oh, do you have any siblings? You waved off the idea. No. But it would be fun if I did. Yvonne chuckled. No, it wouldn't. That's where we differ. Me and you, MC. I hate children. Yeah. You lay beside him, eyes drifting once more to the inverted cross pendant resting on his chest. The St. Peter cross glints faintly under the moonlight. You hesitate, then speak softly. You've talked about your dad a little, but not much about your mom. Your family in general, besides the candle stuff. Yvonne's gaze doesn't leave the sky. His thumb instinctively moves to the pendant, pressing it lightly. They're dead. His family's dead. His whole family's dead. My dad, you already know. Cult stuff, anger, the whole cocktail. My mom wasn't really around. Not fully. Yvonne huffed through his nose at the memory. She had this affair with a man. Not like some midlife crisis either. It was long. Ongoing. My dad knew. She never left him, though. Eventually she did. Not legally, of course. They're still married on paper. Isn't that something? Are they too desperate to it? I was doing so good, too. I was gonna post that section on TikTok. So I could show my voice acting prowess. But clearly I can't do that. Either desperate to escape my father or desperately in love. I never knew. Still don't. At the time, I was too young to really understand. Shaking his head, he continues as you listen with soft eyes. She did eventually have a kid, though. When I was about 2. Right before we moved here. Things were fine, and I didn't suspect a thing. Too young to. Then, my dad got more violent. Angry. Drunk. Abusive. He chuckles, humorless. Tried so hard to make her happy again. I'd stay up all night doing my homework, studying, getting the best grades. She always stressed the importance of it. Would say things like, "Don't worry, Mommy, Habibi. Just focus on..." I was doing so good. Would say things like, "Don't worry about Mommy, Habibi. Just focus on your studies and I'll be fine." Yvonne laughed sadly. I believed her. Though, even when she was getting the lights knocked out of her, my grades of all things would fix it. Man, was I naive. Yvonne sighed as you listened. My sister. Half-sister? Whatever. Mom took art and ran away when I was around 10. Left me with my dad like I was part of the problem. And just too much effort to pick up. Can you believe the guy actually moved up here too? Ivan rolled his eyes at the thought. She'd check in sometimes, bring groceries, see how I was doing, or when I got in trouble. But my dad barely cooked. When I was about 14, she hardly came around anymore. More like once every other month. Dad didn't give a fuck either. Probably too drunk to. Sometimes just too sadistic to. I went hungry a lot. I'd spoiled our raw food until I finally taught myself to cook. Money wasn't the issue. It's not like we were broke. They just stopped caring. My dad raised me to be detached, I guess. Like emotions were a weakness. He wanted me to be just like him. Occasionally put his hands on me and talk down to me like I was scum. Probably the worst thing he could have done. Never really saw how much damage that shit caused. But watching him beat my mom, even spaced out, as if dissociating. Yeah, that left a scar big enough on its own. Didn't say anything at first. Just let the silence settle between you. Yvonne stared ahead, eyes unfocused. Jaw clenched, but not angry. Just distant. Lost in memory. The wind moved through the cemetery trees again, brushing through branches and stone like the dead were listening. He spoke quietly. You okay? You blinked like you had forgot you had... Bird break! Fuck! I was doing so good. It was so sad. Now I can... Tasty. God. Oh, almost vomited there. I've been drinking too much Dr. Pepper. You blinked like you had forgotten you were there. Head turning slightly around you, then away. Or toward you, then away. Yeah, I'm good. Let out a quick breath. shaking his head lightly as if trying to snap himself back, pulling the blanket wrapped between you both closer into his body. Shit, sorry, Star. That probably got a lot deeper than you expected, huh? Yeah! Yeah, it did. But honestly, I'm glad that this story had. I'm glad that this story did that. He's not a bad person. He's not an evil serial killer. He just has an abusive relationship. And I love it. Not like I love it like that, but I love it. Like I love that that's what they chose. Sorry, I'm checking something. I knew it. There's more stuff. People keep fucking liking the... God damn. Anyways. Shit, sorry, Star. That probably got a lot deeper than you expected, huh? He smiled, trying to lighten the mood, but it was more like a mask than anything. Hold him! Hold him, me! It's okay. You kept your tone steady as he smiled. I don't mind. For a moment, his shoulders relaxed. Not much, but it was enough. So, what about your sister, Arden? Yvonne glanced at you, brow furrowing just a little. My sister, we're not that close anymore. Oh, really? Yvonne had hesitated for a moment, eyes drifting away from you again, looking at an old and cracked headstone. It's not because I don't want to be. It's probably just better this way. His thumb rubbed absent-mindedly onto the blanket. We text a lot, though. Talk here and there, send memes, pretending things are normal. He gave a small, hollow chuckle. Anything but that, huh? Yep. I just wish we'd had a real childhood. One of those cliche ones with bike rides and birthday parties and, I don't know, warm kitchens or something. Sort of like the Hallmark movies? He shook his head gently with a scoff, like he should push the image away before it got too vivid. He used to visit when I was younger, after me and my mom left. Sometimes she'd stay a few nights, sometimes a few weeks. I used to count the days until she'd come back. I mean, yeah, she's your sister. His voice got more distant now as he swallows thickly. I got really attached. Mentally, I mean. Probably more than I should have. He seemed to struggle to look at you after that, staring down at his hands. Anyway, we hang out now and then. Grab food, walk around. It's good, just not the way I imagined it when I was a kid. He exhaled slowly. Back then, I thought when I got older, we'd just fix it all somehow. Well, do you have any friends? Ouch. How mean. He laughed, giving him an apologetic smile. But yeah, I do, though. I'm not sure if you would call them friends. Tell me about your close friends. Got a little circle. Not many people know about them. Not really. Just a handful of friends, if you could call them that. They're the ones I can actually be myself around. No masks, no filters, no judgment. That shit's rare. Some of them are worse than me, honestly. In different ways. Sick, twisted people. The kind of people you should have seen locked away years ago. If the world gave a damn. We've all done things. Things no one should talk about out loud. Stuff that should have landed us behind bars or 6 feet under. But it didn't. Never does. When I'm with them, I feel unchained. Like the violence in my chest finally has somewhere to go. It excites me. Keeps me sharp. Alive. Also weirdly accepted. He laughed, not wanting to let off more than necessary. I don't talk about them much, so maybe another day. But I will say this. I introduced Xander to them once. Though maybe, just maybe, he'd fit in. That was optimistic. They scared him. Especially after the cat. He looked at him in curiosity. A cat? Yeah, we killed a cat. You bastard! I trusted you, Avon! A cat? How could you? How could you right in front of him? What the fuck? What the fuck, Avon? Avon jumped to defend himself. No, a mistake, really. Okay. Avon looked to the side as if he was hiding something. Xander wanted nothing to do with him after that. Avoided me for weeks. West, though? West was easier. He's wired for adrenaline. Doesn't even need a reason. If there's a rush, he's in. Tursk hated that. I always tried to keep him out of our mess. But when Tursk wasn't looking, West tagged along just fine. None compared to her. Renee. Met her on Twitter. One of those weird, grimy, late-night communities. Dark concept art, gore, the darkest, freakiest shit you could find. And she got me. She's not like the rest. I don't know what she is exactly, but I cherish her. It's not a word I use lightly. Yvonne hummed, a soft, genuine smile on his face. I'm a little bit jealous of Renee. Can I don't want to. I'm sorry, I don't want to go through all this. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, so you got ghosted. Oh, you really do have friends. Finally, God. I'm sorry that I sped through all that, but I don't want to be here for that long. Because it's already 9:05 and I'm not going past 10 this time. I'm not going past 10:30. Not going past 10. I'm not going past 10. I'm going past 10. I'm not going past 10:30. You're not sure what to say at first. His words hang in the air, dense and uneasy. Oh, you really do have friends. You laugh nervously. Interesting. Not exactly surprising, though. Yeah, okay. He tilts his head slightly, the corner of his mouth twitching. You say that like you figured me out. Kiss me already! Fuck! God! You crossed your arms slowly, posture calm, controlled. He was like a two-faced rabid animal, if you will. He seemed kind, and maybe at this point he changed. His smile didn't reach his eyes, however. He was so kind at the party, and possibly, all of that was behind him now. But you weren't so sure. Some people change. Maybe I did. That's what they say, after all, right? Well, you were pretty nice at the party. He hums quietly, agreeing. Put on my best behavior that night. Glad you noticed. Yeah, I get it. All people need a pack. Don't want to push the wrong buttons. He breathed, trying to release tension. He watches you breathe like it's logging it away. Amused. That's how you survive, isn't it? Most people, anyways. You know people change. Always have a reason. And you seem like you've changed. It counts for something. I mean, the guy at the party couldn't have possibly been the same guy you're talking about right now, right? His face goes still. Too still. You all have some skeletons to hide, but what matters is where we go from there, I guess. He smiles again as he watches you for your response. Right. As his eyes drift away from you, the smile fades entirely. His jaw clenches, just barely. His gaze settles on nothing in particular. Unfocused. Quiet. Like he's thinking. As the breeze picked up, he shivered slightly. Yvonne glanced at you inside. Rolling his neck, he looked back at you. What about you, Star? How's your family and friends? He says it like it's casual, but His eyes linger like he's actually listening for something deeper than just small talk. Neither. I've got people, but I wouldn't call it good. Avon looks at you for a long moment. Something in his expression shifts, like piqued interest. My friends, they were never really my friends. They used me pretty often. Kinda talked behind my back. Just toxic overall. Family isn't any better either. They never really gave me any grace. Every small mistake was like 1,000 sins in their eyes. Living with that was... You trailed off. He spoke softly. It's awful, really. He leans in just slightly. His hand brushes against your knee. Then to your face. God, kiss me already. God. We trauma dumped. Kiss me. Yes, okay. Please. Please. Sloppy makeout session. Can't imagine why anyone would put you through that. It just seems so genuine, you know? His gaze lingers, then drops briefly to your lip before looking away. We win! Please. You shouldn't have to go through stuff alone. You should have a supportive family. A friend that generally cares for you. He smiles warmly, brows tying together softly. I could always be up for that, you know? Or more if you're into that. I mean, this is a date, isn't it? You laugh softly, not quite expecting the warmth writhing in your chest. Maybe, yeah. I'd kind of like to see where this leads. Evan's eyes gleam, pleased. Not surprised, but pleased. He pulls away, but keeps his distance. No, you get the fuck back here, bitch! No, you get the fuck... Get the fuck back here. Of course. Even if no one is here for you, I will. Promise. He shifts a bit closer. The edge of his thigh now pressed to yours. I think I'd like that. His hand, still resting on your knee, moves in slow, idle circles. He spoke quietly, as if the dead could hear him, smiling gently. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. I'd always keep you safe. Laughing slightly to ease the tension, you decided to move the topping to something more light. You both sat on the edge of the blanket, your drinks nestled beside you. Avon had been talking for a while, drifting from the subject of classes to a random Avon had been talking for a while, drifting from the subject of classes into random tangents about life. So, you're 25, right? Are you still in school? Yeah, I study at Denver University. Working towards my master now. Any good? Yeah, school's fine, I guess. You? Nice. I actually go to a community college at the moment. Saves money. How's the university? It's cool. Lots to do. Sometimes I just ditch and go check out abandoned places. Or drive around with friends. Clears my head. He laughed lightly. Which one do you actually enjoy more? Yvonne smirked. Both, actually. Man's gotta have hobbies other than death and whatever other illegal shit. Your smile faltered a bit, the casual way you said it. Yvonne's eyes flicked to you. You could tell you weren't entirely comfortable with the joke. Yvonne then sighed and leaned back, flashing a quick smile. My bad. His voice was teasing as usual, but softer now. You want to hear some poems? Oh boy, do I. Oh boy, do I. You raise a brow. Oh, poems? Yeah, I've got a bunch saved. Yvonne hummed, sitting up and already unlocking his phone. Alright, I'm putting it on hold. Let me save first. There we go. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. What time is it? 9:12? Alright. So that was Death at the Cemetery. I'm probably not going to play Favor. It's got 3 episodes, and I don't want to do all that. We're going to play Bajolas Rosas, because I don't know if it's in Spanish or not, or if it has English, which I got to check. Game made by Silver Sky Studio. So far, it's good because it's got Bajo las Rosas. And I'm not gonna do the white people thing of trying to mimic the accent. The visual novel contains scenes and themes that may be disturbing or emotionally intense for some players. It includes the following sensitive content. Oh, okay. Explicit violence, blood, and death, suicide, depression, trauma, and mental health disorders, strong and offensive language, jump scares, and flashing lights, tense sound effects that may exceed 85 decibels. Alright, never mind, we're not playing that, because I don't want to add suicide to the counter of things that I've had on this channel. Sadly. Well, not sadly. I'm not upset with yeah. Alright, I'll just do creepy dates. No, that's a dating sim, which is usually long. Blind date. It's the demo, so it shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be that long, I mean. Alright. Next one is called There's Something Wrong with My Blind Date. My name is Star. Pronouns are he, him. My hobby is gaming, reading, music, shopping, arts and crafts. Favorite quote? Wario number one! Where's my blind date, huh? It's raining. Should have brought an umbrella. The rain feels nice. Oh. Rain feels nice. Rain feels nice. The sharp droplets of water make you feel grounded in your body. The roads are empty, night creeping into the city. Despite your protests, the neighbors had to shoo you out. The visiting hours having been over. You try not to think about the hospital behind you. You try to ignore the image of your mom in that small white room, the smell of disinfectant, and the coughing of other patients in the ward. She's always been your hero. She taught you to be kind. She taught you to be strong. She raised you on her own, and told you how proud she was to call you her son. Hurts to see her in that room, hooked up to all sorts of tubes and IV drips, her skin bruised from the needles. As usual, they paid her a visit. As usual, she gave you a reassuring smile, telling you that everything will be alright. Try to ignore what the doctor told you. Stage D heart failure. 1 year, maybe less. You think about your mom again. She's lost weight. Her eyes look sunken. The wrinkles on her face more prominent. Does your hero always look this small? You look up at the sky. I should get out of the rain. There's something wrong with my blind date. Location, glass lunch bar. A bell chimes as you open the door, announcing your arrival. Welcome to the glass lounge. Oh, it's you. You miss me? Not particularly, no. You walked on over to the bar, taking a seat in front of CO2. Star? Mm-hmm. You're dripping water all over my floor. Change the subject. And you're dripping out in the new outfit! What's the occasion? I've never seen you in a bow tie before. The android sighs. New policy. We have a formal dress code now. Huh. Why's that? We received a few complaints from some of the male customers. They didn't like how their girlfriends were fawning over a member of the staff. It was Finn, wasn't it? Yes. Logically speaking, I don't see how this new change is supposed to help. The issue is with his face, not his clothes. That's what you get for hiring Helen of Troy. Maybe you should... Achoo! Yeah, that's how I feel after I tried to sneeze. I could have just made myself sneeze.
You hastily wipe at your face.
Oh god. Oh god, I sneezed!
The android blinks. You can hear the sound of its motors whirring as it focuses its lenses on you. The scanners are detecting a drop in your body temperature. Nothing a few rounds of alcohol won't fix. Fixing your problems and forgetting about them are two vastly different things. Counterpoint, forgetting is easier. I like CO2. I like him. We'll see how easy it is when you wake up in the dumpster behind the 24/7 diner on 7th Street with your wallet gone and your right shoe missing. Oddly specific. People tell me things. Memory scares me sometimes, but I guess that's why you make me the best drinks. Flattery will get you nowhere. Not even a discount? No. Boo. You shake your head. A few droplets of water fly in different directions. The bartender seems unamused as usual. You wonder if its burnt-out attitude is a result of its programming, or if it's just jaded from being stuck working in a bar for the past 2 decades. Say, what's the news as of late? Got any cool stories to tell? That depends. What would you like to know? Gossip. You're a bartender. Surely you've heard some juicy gossip as of late. Maybe I have. Spill. Professor J from your school came in the other day. The biology professor? Yes, he said that the school would soon be receiving a large grant thanks to the efforts of its research team. There are quite a few extraordinarily bright minds working with them this year. Some of them even winning awards on the national level. One student in particular stands out. They've made huge scientific advancements during their time out in the lab. So much in such a short amount of time, in fact, that Joy joked that they've probably already found the cure to every disease on the planet. The professor didn't seem a little concerned about whether or not they received outside help. The kid's a super genius. He can produce results, but the things they've created just aren't possible without prior knowledge of certain things. He's still a little concerned about the sources of those discoveries. He wants the best for his students, but also cares deeply about maintaining the academic integrity and ethics of their work. Huh. This professor's trials more than I thought. I always assumed they were just in it for a paycheck. And red shards. Joy is just notoriously passionate about his work. But to summarize, the students are all intelligent and hardworking individuals. I'm not louder than the music. We're looking forward to writing letters of recommendations for them in the future. Wow. What am I doing with my life? Alright? I can ask myself that same question every time I see you. Thanks. You sigh, stretching your arms up into the air. Man, I was hoping this would cheer me up, but I don't think that really helps. I admit, I'm not equipped to assist you with your personal problems. You'd think at this point you'd come up with some sort of emotional support software for you guys. Androids have no need for emotions. That would pose a security risk. I sometimes forget that you're not a real person. I kind of see you as a buddy. Android shakes his head. Don't mistake what we have as friendship. Human connections do not mean much to me. Fortunately for both of us, I'm not the only one in your life. The bartender runs behind you. You have a good support network, Star. People who really care for you. You should make the most of it. Speaking of which, here comes one now. Star? Puppy.
Oh, you're cute! Star, hi! Pups! What a coincidence. What are you doing here? I just finished up the lab. Professor Joy was Professor Joy helped. Bad. It's bad. Bad writing. Bad singing. Bad boy.
You're gonna get punished.
I just finished up at the lab. Professor Joy helped us go over some of our findings. How's that going? Some of the research team been on fire recently. I think the last time someone set themselves on fire was 5 months ago. No, pups. I meant you guys have been doing really well. Wait, someone set themselves on fire? It was an accident with the Bunsen burners. It's okay, though, and the research team, well, it's nice to work with other people who are on the same wavelengths as me. Definitely a step up from when I was working solo. Everything is so capable and responsive. We're like a well-oiled machine. feels really rewarding. Oh, I'm gonna oil you up, alright, pups. Glad to see you're having fun. By the way, who's the super genius on the team that I've been hearing so much about? Professor Joy has been gushing about them, apparently. Super genius? Oh! Ilith, maybe. She's really smart. She catches on to things quick, and she's a hard worker, too. She's going places for sure. Oh ho! High praise is coming from you. Or high praise coming from you. Are you interested in her? Not really. She's handy to have around, that's all. Anyway, I was on my way home when the rain started to really pour. I didn't bring an umbrella with me, and the bar was nearby, so I thought I'd come in here and wait for the worst of the storm. Guess the weather caught us both off guard, huh? Somebody should fire the rain guy. Meteorologist. He can meteor all of these fists. Better watch out, weather boy. You're paying for my dry cleaning. Anyway, sit. Grab a drink with me. Might as well, since you're already here, right? On Tuesday night? Star, I have classes tomorrow morning. Aw, come on, bubs. Listen up. But he doesn't seem to be budging. Perhaps you'll have to resort to using that. Use that. For times, call for desperate measures. Clasp your hands together and put on your best pleading look. Puppy, please. I don't want to drink alone. You can see his resolve crumbling in real time. He's always had a soft spot for you. Always gay. You're gay. I can beg more, buddy. Okay, just one then. Hi, buddy. Oh, you but you were wearing a hoodie. He moseys on over to you, only to pause mid-step above the puddle of water still pooled underneath your seat. I forgot about that. From your peripheral vision, you see CO2 grab a mop. Star, you're soaked. How long were you outside? A while. So, do you have a change of clothes on you? Or something to dry yourself off with? I didn't really bring my bag out with me today. Ah, jeez. He zips open his backpack, digging through his notebooks and papers. Star, you need to be more careful with your health. Prolonged exposure to the cold will negatively impact your immune system, increasing your risk of catching a cold or flu virus. I want to destroy him. And I don't mean in a dangerous way. I mean, I want him whimpering. And I mean whimpering. Now that you mention it, my head does kind of hurt. I think I might be coming down with a fever. He freaks out immediately. Oh no! What should I do? Do you need anything? Medicine? Water? Here, take my sweater! He starts to wriggle out of his outer layer of clothing. You quickly grab hold of his arms, laughing. Whoa, pups, not for free. You'll be giving it back though, right? Not what I meant, but it's fine. I was joking around. I'm fine. He pulls his clothing back down, straightening out the little snail design on the front. You take notice of the gastropod's choice of eyewear. He's got little sunglasses on. It makes sense. Most snails are actually nocturnal and dislike bright sunlight. The relationship between continuous light conditions and behavior of the freshwater snail. In other words, shell yeah. God, I want him. Shell yeah. You sniffle, your nose runny. It's a combination of cold weather and wet fabric got to you in the end after all. We should get you dried off a bit, Star. Puppy, still digging through his backpack, finally procures a white towel. Found it! It's clean, in case you were wondering about that. You scrunch your face up. Seriously, pups, I'm fine. And why do you just carry around a towel with you? It's convenient. I use it as a pillow sometimes when I need to sneak in some sleep between classes. That's not weird, is it? I don't know. What do you think, bartender? Very odd. Why don't I just bring a pillow at that point? I mean, towels can be used for other stuff too. Like dipping it in chloroform to knock people out. No, I meant like using it as a picnic blanket. Nothing but excuses. You've gotten cornered now, Detective Star. Indeed. Chloroform kidnapper. Your evil deeds end here and now. You guys do know that an application of chloroform via inhalation is a lot more difficult than just dipping a towel in and holding it over someone's mouth, right? What? Is that supposed to be common knowledge? No, I'm pretty sure a killer of the serial variety would all know that. Guys, I'm not a serial killer. I'm just messing with you, pups. Puppy sighs. draping a towel over your head. Sit back and relax, letting Puppy take... You notice it too? You don't bring it up. You didn't want to bring it up. Feels like something you'd ruin if you looked in the face. And donezo! Set the towel down. You know what? I keep failing to speak, and it's probably because of how tired I am. So I will continue tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all had a good time. I'll see you next time. Cosmic Calzone signing off.